Alright, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to our part 36 of our Pokemon Emerald series. In the last episode, we did a lot of stuff that we could now do because we have HM Dive. So we went and checked out the last part of the abandoned shipwreck. We hit all the dive spots along Route 126, 127, got the Deep Sea Tooth, and that's important if you have Clamperl on your team and, want to evolve that into Huntail, or Gorbis if you chose the other thing, but it doesn't matter to me, I'm not using it anyway. And today we're in the Shoal Cave with this dude again, just grabbing some Shoal Salt, because I decided that I do want another Shell Bell, and I think I'm going to put that on Rango, because his HP isn't the best. He's an attacker and he has a lot of speed, just like Guts, so I think that would complement him pretty well. So much so that I might even pick one up for Bruce. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know before we start off that I am definitely going to be coming back here incrementally along the rest of the playthrough to go and collect those items that we need in order to get the Shell Bell. Alright, okay, I'll meet you guys back in Moss Deep. Alright, ladies and gents, we are back in Moss Deep City, and today what I think we're going to do is we're going to set our sights on Pacific Lodge Town, and we're going to go ahead and surf there. So, just one thing before I set out, I went back to the PC and just deposited some items that I don't really need, or at least that I'm not using in this current moment, like the Soothe Bell, the Experience Share, stuff that I didn't want to get rid of, totally, but, it was just kind of hogging inventory space for me. So I took care of that. Yeah, because there is a decent amount of dive spots along this route, and it is a long route. There's a lot of water, especially for the rest of the game in general, but this route in particular is very, very long. So yeah, that means we got the Thing on hand as well with us, just so we have our diver. So unfortunately, DeWalt is once again getting the boot as far as our party goes, and we got Guts and Labubu out front because there's a lot of double battles along the way as well. So when we encounter battles, I'll go ahead and skip them and just cut them out. Just for your guys' viewing pleasure, just because there are a lot of trainers on this route as well, and if I end up showing every single fight, it'll be a long time. It'll probably be an hour worth. Anyway, we got a Zinc there, which is great. We'll use that. Not right now, but let's just check it out, because there are a lot of little islands and stuff along this route. I want to see if there's anything hidden over here. I'm sure there's a bunch of heart scales if I had to guess around here. Hold on, we got one more tile to check. Nope, nothing over there. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys everything that I can here. Because there are, like I said, there's a lot of items. And right here we got our first double battle. I'll cut that so I can go ahead and show you guys that item right there. Alright, well, we low-genuinely just got belt to ass right there. The opposing trainer had a freaking Manectric. Where are my revives? A Manectric that used Thunder on Guts and just one-shot him, and amazingly it hit, of course. And Labubu got paralyzed and basically just sat there and watched the entire battle, which was just typical of him, honestly, up to this point. Just been an observer, sitting in the corner hotel room chair, if you know what I mean. Anyway. Let me revive all of my team real quick, because that was a pitiful performance from what has really been the dead weight on our team so far. I mean, Guts, I don't know what happened. Earlier in the series, he was a cornerstone, pivotal in his role, but now he's just a shell of his former self. Anyway, what do we got here? Oh, okay, at least it was worth it. We got a rare candy. Honestly, I want to check. How many rare candies do we have now? We gotta have close to 10. We have to. Oh, we got 7. All right, hey, that's good. That's really good. And like I said, we'll use those right before we fight the Elite Four, because I don't like to use them throughout the series. I just don't think you really need them, and then, you know, I like to use them all at once when it's time. And for me, that's usually when we fight the Elite Four. Anyway. Let me just see real quick where we are at on the map. Oops. So let's go check out Guts. Pump fake with a fly. That brings us to Pseutopolis. So we don't want to go that way yet. We want to keep going straight to Pacific Lodge. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and dive right here, just to show you guys what's down there, because I'm sure you're like, what the hell? The thing used dive! I love that. That's great. Because I'm sure you're probably like, what the hell is that giant, like, cavern? This reminds me of, like, Marinara's Trench. No, I'm kidding. It's Marina's Trench, which I believe is the largest, ocean trench in the world. It's something like 7 miles deep or something like something insane. And that actually might be way too deep now that I think about it. I don't think Earth's crust is quite that deep. Although I could be not too far off. But yeah, like I said, you can't really run into Pokemon down here. I mean, obviously you can't. There's no seagrass. But this is, if you don't want to use repels, this is a great way of, you know, navigating this route. You kind of just go the whole way, right? It's pretty cool. This freaking trench is ginormous, by the way. I didn't realize how big it was. Holy cow. This is cool. Like, these are the kinds of, like, aspects and features of this game that really pull me in. You know what I mean? Like, this is unique. I'm happy that they had HM. Like, HMO, like, here I don't even need to use repel. Oh! We're not supposed to be here yet, but we'll go in. Whoa! Not supposed to be. We're not supposed to see that yet. So just pretend. Just pretend like you guys didn't see that. I'm a dumbass. Sorry. Actually, you know what? I'm probably just gonna cut that out. You guys weren't supposed to see that. Anyway, let's just keep going this way. Let's keep going back. Let's just go back to where we were, and just continue to explore the rest of the route until we get to Pacific Lodge, because that's what I really set out to do today. Hold on, is there an item here? I guess not. Or I just used the wrong one because I'm an idiot. Wait, let's go back down, because I want to see. Usually the rocks have, like, items in them. So I want to see. I pressed the wrong button on accident. There you go. There's a heart scale right there, ladies and gents. That's freaking awesome. We'll take that. Alright, now we can go back up. Thank God I went back for that. That's huge. I didn't even know that was a heart scale. We'll take that. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, this cavern is enormous, dog. Holy hell. Oh, I don't have a rappel up, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going this way. I believe. Or maybe not. This is Pseutopolis, right? And I'm an idiot. Alright, I'm fully lost right now. Like I said, there's so much freaking water here that it's just... yeah, okay, we're going to Pseutopolis. We gotta keep going. Straight along the cavern. I knew that, too, and I just went the complete opposite way. Because I'm an idiot. Alright, let's fight this woman. You know what I was about to say. Alright, well, she had a Staryu and a Wingull, so that didn't exactly make for the most interesting fight in the world, I'll say. Any hidden items over here before we fight you? Oops. No. At least not over here. You know, I should probably just use the item finder, but I'm too lazy. Alright, let's fight you. What do you got? Yeah, you know what, guys? On second thought, I think I actually am going to go ahead and equip that item finder, because not for nothing, I feel like for the rest of the game, it's mostly just water. So we're not really going to be using our bike a whole lot. So I think that that'll be more advantageous and just straight up more useful for us to be using, at least in the present moment. I mean, maybe once we get to, like, Victory Road or something, I'll start using the bike again, but we just don't really need it right now. TBH. And we're also gonna hyper potion the hell out of Guts because he's literally made of glass, bro. He's a freaking napkin. It's so annoying. Anyway, what do we got over here? We got a mysterious hole in the middle of a hold island, which is pretty cool. Also, yeah, by the way, if you watched my video that I made yesterday, or just the last video, I did say that I was going skiing today, but we ended up not going because, what do we got here? We got a rock. Protein, that's a good item. We'll use that on... I think that, maybe we actually might not even be able to use that just yet. I'm gonna save that for a specific move that you'll see once we actually get to Victory Road and go around there, but I digress. Anyway, we were gonna go skiing today, but unfortunately, the mountain is probably totally rained out right now. It rained like all day today, and I'm sure the top layer of snow just got... Ooh, okay, there's something here. I'm sure the top layer of snow just completely got washed out. Hey, we got a heart scale again. That's huge. Sweet. That's a damn... that we keep getting smacking items here, dog. I'm happy about that. But yeah, anyway, the top layer of snow probably just got skied off the mountain, or not skied off, but rained out, and it's also like 50 degrees where I'm at today, where it's normally like 20 to 15 this time of year, but whatever. I mean, tomorrow we're gonna go anyway, just because one of my buddies is up visiting, so we're gonna go no matter what the conditions are, and I promise I'll make a video about that for you guys, so keep an eye out for that. Anyway, let's go ahead and fight this Yahoo. Alright, let's keep pushing along. Actually, you know what, first I kind of want to go... Actually, was this... probably the same thing, right? Because this is where the submarine would be. Yeah, okay. Item finder, this. Something here. I'm sure it's just right on the rock, right? No? That's so stupid that we just gotta surf around it. It's so annoying. It's right here? Oops. No? Dude, really? Gotta be right here. Come on. Alright. Then it's on the back end. No? I swear to God if it's another hard scale. Dude, really? There's no way. Is it right where I was? Okay, I'm tweaking. There we go. Oh, it's another hard scale. Okay, it literally was another hard scale. Wow, that's huge. Once again, that's gonna come in huge right before the Elite Four when we go ahead and barter with that guy who, come on, who buys hard scales. Huge for us. Anyway, let's fight this guy now. No. Sorry guys, my video just cut out for a second there, but I promise you, you did not miss anything. Let's go ahead and check this rock formation here. Nope, nothing. We already checked that, didn't we? So yeah, there's really only one way to go from here. Oh no, there's got to be something over here. Nothing? Really? What about over there? Oh, I see a trainer. No, really? Really? Nothing on this? Wow, okay, I guess there's nothing over here. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess we'll fight this guy, who I have a feeling has 6 Magikarp. I want to visit Evergrande, so I caught myself a Pokemon that knows the move Waterfall to crest the falls. Interesting. So there's your clue that to get to Evergrande City, you need Waterfall. Oh, I guess it's not 3 Magikarp, it's a Tentacle. Anyway, I'll see you guys when the battle is over. Alright, well, not your average fisherman, I guess. Let me just check Guts one more time with his map. Because So I just want to... Okay, so that's the way to Evergrande. We gotta go that way to... Yeah, there's quite a bit of routes here. Okay, yeah, let's keep pushing to Pacific Lodge. Before we do anything else. You know, before we, I guess, progress the story and whatnot. This is Route 129, and we will be coming back here. But we'll skip it for now until we get to Pacific Lodge. Let's fight this guy. Say hey hey, let's get on with it. Yeah, I agree, man. Make this short and painless. Alright, let's keep moving. We gotta go south. Oops. Let me pop a quick repel here. Might as well do Hyper Potion too, because Guts is still getting his ass kicked. Fucking bum. Anyway, no, we can't go that way. Yeah, we gotta go this way. I remember as a kid, man, these particular areas used to be like a maze. I would get lost and have no idea where the hell I was, and obviously not much has changed on that front, because I still have no idea how to navigate these waters. I feel like Captain Jack Sparrow. Alright, on with it. This is a huge pain in the butt, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay, straight into another gym battle, I guess. Gym battle. You know what the most annoying part? No, like, straight dead end for no reason there. You know what the most annoying part about these fights are? Is that they're like level 27 Wingles. Like, it's not even good XP. Like, we're fighting level 27 Wingles, like, and you're gonna give me like 350 XP. That's not even a quarter of a level for me, so you can honestly keep that. I swear to God, these fights are gonna be the death of me. I really do think we are getting closer, though. I promise you. Route 130. Yeah, we only got one left. Okay, let's fight you. Dude, Gyarados' sprite looks so weird in this game. Like, it's, I don't know, just for some reason, like, when I just fought that guy, he had a Gyarados, and it doesn't look right. Like, in the other games, it looks so much more, like, menacing and, like, cool. I mean, this one, it just kind of looks like it got hit in the face with a shovel. It's, like, slanted back, and it just, I don't know, it looked goofy as hell for some reason. Another dead end for no reason. They do that because this game likes to screw with you. I really do think that we are very close, though. We only got a few more trainer battles left. Yeah, I think these are the last two. Let's try to get them both. Alright, and I think this brings us to... Who the hell is this? Rose? This is Rose speaking, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me go. I don't care. Please let me go. This is the last fight, I think. I hope. But before we do... I think I'm going to show it. Why not? Before we do that, though, I'm going to switch Guts out. Because watching Guts and Labubu has been... It's been like watching Polish dudes do construction. It's been terrible. Just completely uncoordinated and inefficient. Oh, let's go. We got it. Let's go. Alright. We got a quick double battle here. Hopefully they both have... water types, so that Wrangler could make quick work and take just minimal damage, because he has that Giga Drain, which I'm sure it's gonna one-shot anything here. Yeah, we got a Spheal and a Staryu. And I like Staryu a lot. I'm happy. I was very happy. I remember because when I played Fire Red, I don't even know how old I was. Oh my god. I played Fire Red and then I came back to this because I'm fairly certain that this game was the first Pokemon game I played. But it was either one of those games that I was happy to see Staryu make a comeback. Whether or not my chronology was right, as in me playing Emerald and then thinking Fire Red was after Emerald. But anyway, it's whatever. I do like Staryu. It's a good Pokemon. And I'm happy that it got a Mega Evolution in Legend ZA. No matter how goofy and weird it looks, it's still pretty cool that it got some love. Now I wish that they would give some of the Sinnoh Pokemon more love. Especially the starters, man. Like, I'm waiting for a Infernape Mega Evolution for years now. But like, just do something. Like, those starters deserve some love. So yeah. Big game, bro. I'm cooked. Yesterday was a big day for Bethesda, though. I don't know if you guys saw, but for those of you that are fans of Bethesda, like Skyrim, Fallout, any of the Fallout games, I'm a huge fan. I love those games. Grew up playing them. They're remastering New Vegas and Fallout 3, kind of in the same way that they did Oblivion. And if you haven't played Oblivion yet, I highly, highly recommend it. It's amazing, and the graphics are they're amazing. The whole game is amazing. They overhauled it, gave it new graphics, and they're doing... Oh, we got one more, I guess, that I missed. They're doing the same thing for New Vegas and Fallout 3, so I am freaking hyped for that. Like, Fallout New Vegas might be one of my favorite games ever, just like of all time. That game is... It's a masterpiece. There's not a bad... I genuinely can't think of one bad thing about that game, other than it's a little dated at this point because of the graphics. So I think a complete, like, just revamp and releasing like they did on or with Oblivion, like the shadow drop, which they said that they're gonna do more shadow drops. I think that that's exactly what it needs. Like, I will be first in line to buy that. So that's just, it's extremely exciting, and I really love what Bethesda's doing, man. Bethesda's, it's been great. They really have been great. I'm excited for The Elder Scrolls 6 to come out, whenever that does come out. I think they gave it a release date of, like September, I did not mean to use toxic, of September 2027, I think that's what it was. I might be wrong about that, but I think they said sometime in 2027 it's going to come out, so that is going to be insane. I mean, I have played Skyrim so many times, and it's honestly one that I have been eyeballing to do a Let's Play series for this channel, but that would just be a hell of a commitment, and that would take a load of time to, you know, get through what would be the bulk of that game. I feel like I wouldn't want 100% it, because that would just be, you know, that would take like years probably, or at least a full year. I mean, not even, honestly, with the rate I play, you know, this game, which is like, you know, not very long, to be honest. It's taking me almost 4 months to get to where I'm at now, which is like the last like quarter of the game. Okay, I'm skipping this lady. I don't want to fight her. Oh, wow. Alright, we still have a lot of trainers left. I'm just tweaking. I'm gonna come back and fight those guys. I don't really feel like fighting them right now. But yeah, hey, here's Pacific Lodge Town. I always thought this town was sick. This town and Fortree City are my favorite in the game. I like how they have the planks here, and I don't know, I just think it looks pretty cool. You also can't run in this town, though, which is a pain in the ass. But yeah, we made it to Pacific Lodge. Let's go ahead and check it out now. What do you got, dog? Mirage Island. It must become visible and invisible depending on the weather conditions. That make mirages appear. Is it really appearing and disappearing? I don't know. Yeah, so that guy, I think this guy also talks about Mirage Island. I can't see Mirage Island today. Yeah, so Mirage Island is like, I guess it's an island that will appear very, very, very sparsely in this game. I have never seen it, and I have been playing this game for like over 15 years. But yeah, it's got like a super, super low percentage of spawning. Like, the probability is very, very low. But if you check with this guy daily, he'll let you know if, you know, it appears today. But honestly, it's not even all that hyped. Like, it's not even all that with, you know, how rare it actually is. I believe the only Pokemon you can find out is Wynot. And the game gives Wynot to you if you really want to use a Wobbuffet that badly. Just hatch the egg, bro. Like, Mirage Island is not that special. I guess it's cool, though. Just another thing, like, I was talking about the uniqueness of this game that they added, so I guess it just adds to that aspect. Anyway, what do you got? Is that a Pokedex? Did you get to meet a lot of different Pokemon? I wish I was like you. Yeah, not everybody's like me. Check out this horsey. Ooh. Oh, I think this is a trade. Check out this horsey. It's the horsey that I caught yesterday to celebrate my birthday. Oh, I can see that you want it. No, I really don't, but after all, it's priceless. Why is it priceless? I'll tell you what, I might be willing to trade it for a Bagon. Dude, this guy is tweaking. Absolutely not. Bagon is a better Pokemon than Kingdra. Oh, so you're not going to go through with this? Blah, blah, blah. That's cool. I'm not desperate enough to make a trade or anything. Yeah, you kind of seem desperate. Anyway, Horsey is a good Pokemon. I like Kingdra. It's just hard to get in this game because it's a trade evolution, which isn't possible for me. I'm playing on an emulator. And honestly, that guy's out of his damn mind. He's like Facebook Marketplace scalping, trying to slime a Bagon from me for a Horsey. Like, you're out of your mind, pal. What do you got? The sea between Pacific Lodge and Slateport has a fast-running tide. If you decide to surf, you could end up swept away somewhere else. Okay, that's cool, but not really my problem, I guess. I mean, eventually it will be, because we do have to go that way. What do you got? I am the Pokemon fan club's most important person, the chairman's younger brother. I'm here enjoying my vacation with Pokemon. Yes, indeed. Your Pokemon. It clearly likes you very much. A Pokemon that adoring and adorable deserves a TM like this, no? We got TM 27, which is not psychic. Odin put away... blah, blah, blah. If a Pokemon likes you a lot... Oh, we got Return. That's a decent move. Return's power is enhanced. If it doesn't like you, Frustration's power goes up. Okay. Alright, well, we don't use either of those moves on our team. You know what? Maybe we could use it for Tailo. Because Tailo, like, Wing Attack isn't really working out. Actually, let me look into that right now. Because Return is genuinely a good move. Like, let me see. Where is it? The more the user likes you, the more powerful this move. Let's see what Wing Attack has, because it's also a Steel-type move, which doesn't do much for Guts, to be honest. Which move should be forgotten? 70 power, though, but it is 90 accuracy. I mean, I was just using it, and I missed it a whole bunch, which is not great. Double Team... Alright, fine. We'll keep it how it is for now. We'll keep it how it is for now. I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense to make that decision right now because it's not going to be as competitive. So we'll sit on Return, I guess, for now. You know, we also got a lot of Blizzard TMs and such. Are we on TV? Yeah, it's Bravo Trainer time. Today we're going to profile Pokemon belonging to Odie. Now, this Pokemon boasts a normal rank in the Smart category, introducing Rango, the Sceptile. The nickname Rango, even the nickname, exudes an aura that proclaims smart. Anyway, when the trainer Odie entered the Pokemon in a contest, we managed to get a few impassioned quotes about the trusty partner. Oh, I don't even remember what I said. Probably some stupid crap. Asked about the contest afterwards, Odie replied with a tinge of bitterness. Nitwit! Well, sure, Odie's Pokemon came in number 3 in the contest. Odie's disappointment comes across loud and clear, I'd say. Wouldn't you also like to know what Odie's imagined smart to be? You bet we did. So we asked, of course. The answer is all perfectly condensed. I. Yeah, I'm such a jackass. That's what the concept of smart represents to Odie. That's so stupid. The last move, Secret Power, used by Sceptile is entirely about me. Bravo, Odie. Bravo, Sceptile. I hope we can count on seeing Odie scale even greater heights. That's all the time we have until next time see you. Alright, well that was kind of funny. I completely forgot that they do that. I was expecting this to be on TV because of Gabby and Ty, but that was a while ago, so I don't really know why I expected to be on TV, but it wasn't that. The Sky Pillar, oh, you must mean the tall tower a little further out. If you asked me, I wouldn't climb it. It's too scary to get up that high. Life at sea level in Pacific Log, that suits me fine. Yeah, I like living at sea level. I lived on an island for a while. See, isn't it neat? These houses are on water. I was born here. If you guys have actually ever seen a house on water, they always look so, like, clunky and weird. I don't know, it's like a giant floaty. In the Hoenn region, there are 3 Pokemon that represent the power of rock, ice, and steel. Ooh, hint, hint, hint. Each of them is said to hide away deep inside caves. That's the story I heard when I was just a little kid. That's pretty cool that the Reggies got lore like that. They got mad aura. Honestly, the Reggies are some of my favorite legendaries. I'm not gonna lie. I love every Pokemon, essentially, that came out of this game. Like, I genuinely don't think that there is a bad one other than Plusle and Minun. I hate them. So, yeah, I think the Reggies are great, and you'll see soon enough, what they got in store for us. 6 dots open 3 doors. Grandpa used to say that, but I don't know what he meant. Grandpa's senile ass talking about the Reggies that's pretty funny. This vase looked expensive, peered inside, but it was empty. There's never anything inside, man. Never. Never. Like, this is just the biggest blue ball in all of Game Freak. Never anything inside. Nothing ever happens. Let's see what's in the Pokemon Center. Why not? What do you got? The ancestors of the people in Pacific Log were said to have been born on boats, and then they lived and died aboard them. I understand that they lived that way because they were searching for something. Ah, well, I guess they were pirates. I don't intend to be going nowhere fast in the sticks like this forever. You watch me. I'll get out to the city and become a huge hit. Seriously, I'm going to cause a huge explosion of popularity. If you overheard that, I'll happily teach explosion to your Pokemon. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we'll teach Groucho that, because we had, what did we have? Maybe we had Explosion already. Oops. We don't really need Sandstorm. Psybeam I want to keep. Ancient Power I want to keep. Hyper Beam I do want to keep. I do have a move in my... I'll say it. I want to teach Groucho Earthquake, but we don't get that until later. And I do want to keep Psybeam for now until we get a better Psychic move. So realistically, the only thing that we would get rid of right now is probably Ancient Power, because I also want to keep Hyper Beam. And I don't think I'm quite ready to let go of that. So I think for now, we'll keep the Explosion guy in mind, because I do want to learn Explosion for Groucho, but right now I just don't think we need it. No. Yes. Yeah, right now we just don't need it. God, you're turning me down because I live in the country. That's crazy. What do you mean? Dude, you live on the sea. This is not the country. The ancestors of the people in Pacific Log... Oh, I already talked to you. Yeah, I don't think we just don't really need Explosion right now. Maybe when we're using Groucho as more of a pawn and a setup for later on in the series with the Elite Four, then we'll come back and teach that. What color is your trainer card? Mine's copper. I actually didn't read a single thing you just said. Pacific Log Town floats on top of a colony of Corsola. Interesting. I didn't know that. If I told you that, would you believe me? No, I wouldn't. She was tweaking. Absolutely just lied. Let's rest our Pokemon real quick because Tailo is a little baby boy that needs pampering. Or Guts. We hope to see you again. Alright, let's check out the rest of the town. What do we got? I hate that you can't run here, but it makes sense. Like, would you run over that? No, I absolutely wouldn't. What do you got? People were saying they saw a Pokemon flying high above Hoenn. Is it flying around all the time? Doesn't it need to reset or rest somewhere? I guess. Where did you come from? Yes. Yes Town. I've never heard of a place like that. No. That doesn't make any sense. You have to come from somewhere. Oh wait, you're not going to say you were born at the bottom of the sea? No, I was not. What do you say, little one? A sky Pokemon. A sky Pokemon. Yeah. I'm sure you guys can only guess who they're talking about, because I know I have some guesses. Anyway, I think this is the last house here. Oh, we already saw this guy. All right, well, that's it for Pacific Log Town. There's low-key not a lot here, so only a couple houses. More of just a launching point where we can fly back and forth to, so we don't have to freaking tread all of that water to get back to this particular spot. But anyway, I said before that we need to go back to Route 129. So let's go ahead and do that. I will see you guys back there. I'm also going to fight these trainers, so... Alright, y'all. So, Labubu just reached level 41 with that last fight. And I think I'm going to make the impulsive decision to use one rare candy on him. Frankly, because he has been awful throughout this stretch. Obviously, I know that he's a defensive tank, he's not an attacker, and he is fighting water-type Pokemon. But I'm also just sick and tired of having a Pokemon that is not fully evolved on our team at level in the 40s. So let's go ahead and evolve him here. Alright, there we go. Finally, that's our last Pokemon that we had to evolve. So we have a fully evolved team now, other than the Thing, who isn't really part of the team, but he is a temporary member, and he does kind of look cool in that last slot. So, alright, that's exciting. Anyway, back onward to Route 129. Okay, we are back on Route 129, and this isn't required, but it's something that I want to do. So for an upcoming event, we have the Thing already, but we also need another Pokemon. And this Pokemon is Wailord. So what you can do, you have two options. You can either fish up a Wailmer or find a Wailmer on your way around the ocean and train him up and evolve him. I don't want to do that because that's just a lot more time that I just don't really want to spend. So you have another option, and that's you go to Route 129 and you use that 1% encounter rate of Wailord that is on this route. And you basically, you search for it. And honestly, this is going to take a long time. I'm going to be here for a while. I'm not excited for it. I hope that we can get lucky like we did with Relicanth and get it in, the first 50 attempts. I mean, Relicanth was literally the first attempt, but I have been here for hours before. So this takes a long time. I've been here. I once did this for so long that I just gave up and was like, you know what? I'm not going to get the Reggies in this playthrough. Well, the one Reggie. But anyway, well, I guess all the Reggies. Damn. Anyway, yeah, this is where you get a Wailord, if that's what you want to do. Let's see if we can get him on the first try. Nope, we got a Wingull. Alright, I'm gonna try my luck, and I'll meet you guys back when I have found a Wailord. And hopefully it doesn't take as much time as I think it's gonna take, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have my hopes that high. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh! That actually wasn't that bad. That only took check. Yeah, that only took us like 45 minutes, so maybe like 80 encounters. So that's actually not bad. Now we gotta figure out how to not kill it. Oh, we could use the thing. We could definitely fight it with the thing. I forgot that I had him in the party. Just hit it with rock attacks, because that should not do much. That doesn't do much. Yeah, we'll just keep hitting it with rock tomb and water gun. I guess dive too. Let's see what rock tomb does. Hopefully nothing. Okay. Okay. Let me turn the volume down. Alright, let's hit it with one more rock tomb, then we'll start chucking balls. Or we'll miss. Thank you. Please don't die. Ooh. If we got a critical, that would have been awful. Okay. Let's see how many Ultra Balls. Ooh, that was easy enough. Not the worst hunt I've ever done, I will say. Not bad. We are, of course, gonna name you oops. Come, because you're a whale. And if you guys have seen the documentary Blackfish, you know. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it there. Yeah, we got enough done in this episode, so I think in the next one we're gonna progress the story a little bit more, and we'll go from there. So, see you guys in the next one. Peace.